Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do very glam makeup and I am very excited to say that a portion of this video is sponsored by KVD Beauty. I am going to be showing you their new foundation, which you're gonna want to see. But I'm going to show you the full makeup look and definitely stick around to the end because we've got a little surprise. I'm starting fresh. I just washed my hair last night and let it dry, so this is what we're working with. Like, what is this? I am going to go and sort my hair out and I'll be right back to get into the makeup. I just wanted to do this for extreme before and after effects. Ta-da! That's better. Just quickly, while I've got it out, this is the JHD Rise and this is how I've been styling my fringe every day. I had a pretty short fringe cut and it's grown out, and for me this is like the most flattering way that I style my fringe. I just think it's nice, it's got like a little bend in it. I mean, I don't know why I bothered because I need to get it out of my face now, so I might just do that again. Much better. So let's zoom you in and we'll do our eyes first today. So the reason I want to do eyes first today is because I'm going to be using black eyeshadow, and it's always just handy to do that first in case you get fallout and you can wipe it away. So I'm going to prep my eyes first. I'm just going to use a little touch of concealer. This is the Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer in the shade 2.5. And I'm just going to pat that out with a big brush. And the eye look I'm going to do today is one of my favourite styles. I've not really done a tutorial on it before, but I do it a lot. I think it's just one of my favourite ways to wear makeup. It's super popular right now as well. One of my favourite makeup artists on Instagram, Danielle Markin, does it a lot. I'll pop a picture on the screen. But yeah, that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to be dipping into a few different eye products, but the first thing I'm going to use is the Essential palette from Vive. Can't do that without smiling, you know. And I'm going to go in with a big brush in the shade So Shy just to mattify our concealer down. Super quick. Boom. And you've got a lovely blank canvas. Next, I'm going to go in with a little angle brush in the shade Lava Rock here, and we're going to trace out our shape. I'm going to look straight ahead when I'm sketching this out just so I can see exactly what shape I'm getting. And I'm going to sketch out a big wing. So it's like a big eyeshadow wing right across the whole lid. And I'm just being quite rough. That's why I'm using Lava Rock, because it's not quite as dark as black, but it's dark enough to get a nice idea of where you're going. And the good thing about doing this with eyeshadow is you can always blend it away if you make a mistake. The key to getting this right is just taking your time and pushing out different areas if you're feeling like they're not even, and just be mindful where the dark shadow is going to stop, because it's almost like an ombre of what we're going to do. And again, because it's eyeshadow, you can really manipulate it, which is great. And then it's just a lot of back and forth. I like it already. So I'm going to change my brush over to a little flat brush. This is from the Spectrum Katie Jane Hughes collab. And I'm just going to start blending that Lava Rock in a little bit so we can see what kind of shape we're working with. Ignore my little red ears. That happens to me every time I style my hair. We're starting to get that kind of ombre, which is really nice. And when you've got this built up a little bit more, you can really see if you're uneven or not. More often than not, I'm uneven and I need to go back in and tweak little parts. And a great trick is to make sure you keep it higher than your natural crease. It just makes your eyes look bigger. Really nice on hooded eyes as well, because you're creating a whole new crease. So anyone can do this look. So once I've got the kind of bones of it down, I'm going to go in with the shade Goodnight, which is our black. And we're just going to intensify the outer V shape. And this is going to make everything look a lot neater, a lot crisper, and more impactful. And it just builds really nicely on top. And I'm taking my time just because it's a black shadow, but you can always clean it up. Now once you've kind of got it sketched out, you can go in with a slightly bigger brush. This is a little smudger brush. And I'm going in with the black and I'm just going to blend that back on itself. And just always make sure you're having a look at your eyes together to see how they're looking, and just bringing that smoke onto the lid exactly how far in I want it. A really great trick to tidy anything up is just getting a little cotton bud and some micellar water, or you can use a clean brush, and I'm just going to sharpen up this edge. There, it looks almost like you've used a liner or something. Gone for more of a kind of rounded, lifted wing today. Sometimes I drag it right out, which looks amazing, but this I think is really flattering. It's quite 70s. And then it's just all about getting your blend nice. Now I want to make this a little bit grungy and a little bit glittery and fun. So I'm going to take the KVD Dazzle Stick in the shade Lightning Strike. So see if I show you. Oh, it reminds me of a pigment that I used to love so much. What I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to take this and start tapping it on the lid. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's like a perfect grungy gold, like an antique gold. And then I'm just going to use a little kind of flat brush to pat it out and manipulate it to go exactly where I want it to. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. And these are a cream formula, but they're very long lasting once they set. How amazing is that? Really unique. Right, super happy with that. I'm going to take a little brush and just do my inner corner. I'm just going to use Glimmer from the Essential palette just to pop the inner corner. So I'm going to take the KVD Trooper liner. This has been a favourite of mine for a really long time. I'm just going to draw a half liner. So I'm going to start halfway along, elevate it slightly towards the outer corner, and this is just going to really tie in the black shadow. And then if you want, you could actually use this to really sharpen up your shape. It just gives a thicker lash line as well. Nice, do you see how that just kind of elevates the eye as well? And then for mascara, I'm going to use the Go Big or Go Home mascara from KVD, and we're just going to build this right up. And I'm just going to do the top part of my eyes at the moment, and then I'll do my base. This is great if you love thick black lashes. This might be one of my favourite eye looks I've done in a really long time. Now on to the piece de resistance. I'm going to zoom you out slightly so I can talk you through the Good Apple foundation. I've been using this for the past few weeks and I think it's really amazing. It is a, wait until you see it, I think you're going to be shook. So this is the one that I've been using. This is the Good Apple foundation. It is a skin perfecting foundation balm. Now when I first got this, my first thoughts were it really reminds me of a stick foundation, but it's in a compact. Now KVD Vegan Beauty are all about their sustainability, so the compact itself is completely plastic, which means that once you've finished your foundation, all you have to do is give it a wipe out and you can recycle the compact. You can find out more information on their website, which I'll link below. But it has the classic ornate design of a KVD product, but it's sustainable. It is infused with apple extract, which is really nourishing for the skin, and sodium hyaluronate, science, which is going to keep your skin nice and hydrated throughout the day. What I really love about this is that you can get a really full coverage, but you can also do light coverage. Like one of my favourite ways to use this foundation is to press it into my skin with my fingers, which I'm going to show you. It feels very comfortable and hydrating on the skin, but it has a satin matte finish. So we were talking with the team, and quite commonly a full coverage foundation that's going to be suitable for dry skin is more often than not quite dewy and glowy. This has the comfort and hydration of a dewy foundation but with a matte finish, which makes it really long lasting, and it just looks seamless on the skin. I have all of the medium shades in front of me and I'm going to swatch them all on my face so you can see what the tones are. I know what my shade is, but just in case you guys look at me and what I wear for my foundation to compare what you should get yourselves, so I'm going to do that now. I'm going to start with 27 and we're going to end with 54, which essentially kind of is like light to dark. You can see the coverage as well. So this is 27. This is medium 30. This is medium 33. This is medium 36. This is medium 39. This is medium 42. This is medium 45. This is medium 48. This is medium 51. which is the shade that I've been using. And then this is medium 54. So there's all the shades, loads of different undertones, which is amazing, and the foundation is available in 40 shades, which is great. I'm going to take off my stripes. And the shade that I've been using that I really like, that for me blends into my skin, but it also has the warmth that the rest of my body has, is number 51, which is just back here. It's got a really nice kind of yellow undertone, and I think, yeah, it just kind of disappears into my skin if you look. I'm going to show you how I use my chosen shade, which is medium 51, in a really natural way. So if you look at my skin, it's quite clear just now. I've got a couple of blemishes down here, I have some redness around here, and I just literally got a touch with my finger and just tapped that over where I needed that little bit of coverage. It's super lightweight, and because it's got that natural matte finish, you really can't tell where I've put it, especially when you've got a really great match. So around my nose, for example, looks quite red, just pat that out. And I just wanted to show you this because it can be a full coverage foundation, but depending on how you apply it, you can get all different types of finishes from it. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a brush, and I'm going to do full coverage today. I've got the KVD number 10 brush. Another reason that it's brilliant is because of how quick it is. So I'm literally just going to go in with my brush and just start blending. You see, it literally takes seconds. It blends really easily as well. And just being careful around my eye makeup. And what you're left with is just like the most flawless full coverage that doesn't look cakey or dry. So naturally, because I've done full coverage, all the tones of my skin are super blanked out, which we'll add back in with powders. And because of the way it's just very buildable, wherever you need a little bit extra coverage, you can just pad it on. Ta-da! I just think that looks amazing. Obviously my ears are quite red, but if you look, compared to my neck, it's a great match. Okay, so let's finish off our complexion. I'm going to use my concealer, my Dior concealer, just under my eyes and down the centre, just to add brightness. And I'm just going to use the same brush. The brush is amazing. It's got a slight dome to it, which means you can go right up under the eye. It's almost got a line to the brush, so you can go right up to your eye makeup. Wow. My skin just looks like butter. I'm literally obsessed. It's so good. See, even looking so close up, it just looks seamless. Look, I'll zoom you right in so you can have a good look. It just looks flawless. It looks so good. Really great. All my blemishes are gone. And if I actually, while I've got you close, just to show you what the coverage is like, here's my tattoo. Totally full coverage, so you can build this right up. Really versatile product, which I think is brilliant. I love the fact it's a foundation balm. Okay, so let's finish off our skin. Obviously we've got a full coverage today, so when I do full coverage, I like to make sure that I'm adding all those tones back into my skin. So I'm going to use my bronzer. I'm just going to use a touch of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer, shade number 3. I've not powdered my skin down or anything, so you can see exactly what powder products go on top like. Perfectly. There's so many reasons that I like this foundation and that I was excited to do this job because it's really different. I don't think I've seen anything like this in a long time. So because I've got a lot going on with the eyes, I'm going to keep the rest of my complexion really fresh and light, not too much bronzer or contour. A little bit of blush, I'm going to go in with the Vive Sunset Blush in Pesca. So nice when you've got a heavy eye makeup on. Right onto my cheeks. I'm going to chuck on my Holy Chic Nova Glow Highlight by Vive. And I've not powdered my skin down, but I've also not done any kind of setting sprays. So you can see it's a bit of a winner. Nice, I'm just going to use my finger to do my wee nose. I'm going to do my brows and my lashes and I will be right back. Ta-da! I've just gone for a kind of thin brow today. Nothing too extreme. I just think with this eye, it looks really nice. And I just used Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade 4. For my lower lashes, I don't want to do anything too strong, so I'm just going to take the Go Big or Go Home mascara and I'm just going to build up my lower lashes just so my eyes are framed nicely. And I'm just going from one eye to the other and while it dries, just building it up. Nice. Do you see the difference that makes? Sometimes it's nice not having anything under your eye, but because we're so detailed on top, I just think we needed a wee something, and that is just enough. This is such a lovely mascara for fluffy but still thick lower lashes. That's so good. Because I feel like we're quite eye and skin focused today, I'm going to go for a very pale, barely there nude lip. So I'm going to use the Vive Modern Lip Definer in the shade Velvet Sands. This is actually quite light on me, but when it builds up, I really love the finish it gives. So I'm just going to start in the centre. So you can see it's paler than my natural lip colour. And just following the sides. And I'm just overdrawing in the very centre because it's my fave. And then for lip, I'm just going to use, where is it? Modern Matte Lipstick in Treasure, also by Vive. Just for a perfect peachy pout. I think this is my favourite makeup I've done in a long time. And I'm just patting that in with my finger, and you can see it's a nude lip, but it's just not as dark lip liner that I usually use. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you out and give you guys the down low. So guys, that is the finished look. I hope that you love it. I absolutely flipping love it. I feel like this is a good one. This is actually the last video that I'm filming in my makeup room, and I feel like we've gone out with a bang, if I'm honest. Okay, so some information for you, along with the surprise that I said I was going to save to the end. KVD Vegan Beauty is obviously 100% vegan, which is amazing. And I explained that the component of the Good Apple foundation is recyclable as well. So those are just two key things about the brand, and especially this foundation. Now, I said I had a surprise. KVD have teamed up with me to create a bundle. In this bundle, you will find a few of my favourite KVD products. In there, you're going to have the Dazzle Stick in the shade Lightning Strike, which is what I use today. You're also going to have the Tattoo Liner in the shade Trooper. You are going to find the Go Big or Go Home mascara. And in the bundle, you will also find the Good Apple foundation in whatever shade that you are, and the foundation brush. So, the value of all of those products together should be $160, but for you guys, you can get it all for $90. You will find this directly on the KVD Beauty website. Now, that is usually an American website, but we pulled some strings. And for you guys in the UK, you can use a code which will give you free shipping exclusively on my bundle. So the way that you'll pay as well will be in dollars, which $90 at the current exchange rate is roughly about £65 for all of those products. So there's a couple of old faves in there, which means that essentially you could get like the foundation to try for free if you think about it like that. For anyone in the US, you will automatically get free shipping on the bundle. But for anyone in the UK, you need to use the code KVD free ship at checkout, and that's only on my bundle will you be able to get free shipping. But yeah, such a good deal. I was really excited when they asked, oh my god, I've forgotten, there's another product. If that's not good enough, there's another product in there that I completely forgot about, and it is the liquid lipstick in the shade Bow and Arrow. And if you've been here for a really long time, you will know that that was and has been a favourite of mine for years. Like 5 years. I literally remember going and buying it at Debenhams. The Good Apple foundation is now available at Sephora and Boots. I know that there was a lot of information in this video, so I will link everything down below, all about the bundle, which is available on kvdveganbeauty.com, where you can grab the Good Apple foundation, all the products that I used today, everything will be down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you KVD Vegan Beauty for sponsoring a portion of this video, and other than that, I will see you in the next one. Bye! Just turn my phone off, really, shouldn't I? Am I just a frizzy girl? I think so. And it also has sodium. Oh god, I'm going to forget what that's called. Just shake some lamb's tail. Very excited to say that portion. Okay, so I'm going to start like in numeric order. How the fuck did you get my number? Oh god, that was a lot. Shit. Got mixed up. Oh god, what have I done?